Hello and welcome to the 8th edition of National PSU Residential Summit, Udaipur. I am Viksit Gupta. Joining me is Ms. Shruti Gupta. She is the Vice President and Head of Commercial and Money Movement Solutions, India and South Asia region. Thank you, Shruti, for joining us for this conversation.
Thank you, and very excited here to be a part of the 8th edition of the PSU Residential Summit at Udaipur. So thank you for having us here.
How has been your experience of participating last 2 days here?
Excellent is what I'll say. I think it's a room full of leaders, and I think you see the enthusiasm, the energy that they're carrying to bring about that change. So while I think commercial cards must be fairly new to the PSU segment here, but I think I see that leadership which wants to drive that change. So very excited about it.
So when we talk about the PSUs and they are collaborating with the payment industry, so how this collaboration can help achieve the vision of Honorable Prime Minister of Viksit Bharat 2047?
So I think the whole idea of commercial cards is to align in some of the goals that the leaders are carrying here, right? Whether it is in terms of efficiency, whether it is to bring down the cost, whether it is about fraud control, whether it is about building a resilience in the system. And I think adoption of commercial cards helps in that direction. So we are just working as a partner who will enable some of these goals for them. And I always say that I think commercial cards works on three key principles. I call it the 3 C's of our commercial cards, which is how do we reduce your cost, how do we bring in a convenience factor for you, and how do we make it have controls in it, right? From a fraud perspective, from an end-use monitoring. So there's lots that we can do here, and that's why we are working with the leaders to get this going.
And what does Visa think about the customer experience?
Customer is the king. Customer experience is most paramount. But I feel today, while customer experience is paramount, it has to go hand in hand with also controls, right? Because we know that a customer experience, while in terms of how the transaction goes in, how the customer journey goes in, but at the back of the end, you also have to have the controls in place. And Visa is a leader in innovation. It's a leader in terms of how are we investing uh, every day to see how an experience as well as making a transaction which is fraud proof can be done. So every time a transaction that moves through a Visa net, within a few seconds, it goes through 500 odd checks of multiple security. And that's our vision here to get this even more robust.
As a leader from the payment industry, so what is one message that you would like to give to the government and PSU leaders, those who are attending the National PSU Summit?
Absolutely. So I think my only message is that I think we have a very excited set of leaders here who have shown so much of enthusiasm towards new product and how they can adopt this for their own organizations. My only thing is let's do this faster because we have a vision in front of us as an Indian and we have to achieve that together.
Thank you so much, Shruti, for speaking with the ET government. Stay tuned for more such updates from Udaipur National PSU Residential Summit. Thank you so much.